This is a recipe I'm gonna show you. I've been, I always change things up, but this is really good. This is actually perfect for what I always say to do is start raw. And what I mean by that is I recommend for people to get healthier, what I recommend you do is to start your day off with just raw foods, period. Nothing cooked, nothing processed, just straightforward raw foods, and it will really help you. At least it helped me. So, what I've done here is I've made a bowl of almost everything that we're going to use. And this will show you what actually goes into a smoothie. A lot of times I just put it straight in there and you don't really, oh yeah? Is that so? Yes, honey boy. And these are pretty good. I guess I will turn this on to show you. So, what I have in the recipe is about a third of a cup of blueberries, and I have 2 scoops of cacao, or about maybe half a cup of oatmeal. So, I was actually just recording this, and I got a call that interrupted it, but what I was saying was there are like 3, maybe 4 different types of flavors that you work with in smoothies. There's sweet from the fruit that you have. There's earthy from a lot of the veggies, and there's nutty from anything nut-based that you have. And I would almost consider chocolatey a different flavor, because I try and put cacao in most every smoothie I do now, because I find it goes with a lot of stuff and it makes it taste really good. So again, you want to not only have something healthy, you want to have it to where it tastes good, because then you're going to continue. The better it tastes, the more you're going to continue what you're doing. Little guy here got me sick, so there's another point I wanted to make, and that is that raw food vegans tout, only raw food, and I've talked about this. I don't really believe in that. For a number of reasons, but I do find that a diet of 60 to 75% of raw foods is very, very beneficial, and I think very natural. And I do agree with a lot of their information that they have out there. So a lot of good stuff from like Dan McDonald or Lou Corona, or even the one guy, Joe, was it Cross? I forget his name, from Fat, Sick, Nearly Dead. Has a lot of really good info. But I would say if something doesn't make you feel right, then don't do it. I know men in particular certainly need more protein. So, but in any case, I wanted to show you what all this added in looks like. And this is what I ingest probably twice a day, I would say on average, something similar to this in smoothies, or I might do a smoothie and a drink. And it just helps with... I still eat veggies. I had some green beans last night that were cooked, but you can see right here. Yeah, buddy. There you go. So we have a bunch of spinach, kale, you have banana, I have a half an apple diced up in there, and I'm mixing all that in with the blueberries, cacao, and oatmeal. And then I'm going to add a couple of ice cubes and some almond milk. And I find that you definitely want to use unsweetened almond milk too, but you definitely want to use almond milk for sure, because oh no, did Mama drink a glass of almond milk? No, it's alright. Alright, cool. Yeah, you already got it out. You definitely want this, because I tried this smoothie as well as a few others of my favorites, and they it doesn't taste nearly as good. So getting back to the whole sickness thing, although the raw food vegans do have a lot of good info, God bless you, my son. Little boy here has been in daycare, and he has brought the cesspool home with him. And really, there's nothing that you can do short of taking something preventative, I think medicinally, like a flu shot or something, and even then, I know that doesn't work all the time. You're going to get sick. I'm a very healthy person, and right now I have acute bronchitis that I caught from him, and according to what the doctor told me. And my wife's been sick, and she's not as healthy as I am, but still, one thing that I have been able to tell is that the real good benefit of these raw foods is, although it does keep your immune system active and everything, when you get sick, you might have to take medicine, this and that, but I still eat raw when I'm sick, and it helps me recover like that. Not 2 nights ago, I actually, the coughing hurt so bad, the inflammation in my lungs, that it brought me to my knees. It just hurt bad. And I told that to the doctor, and she said that makes sense. I don't get sick a whole lot, and I haven't really been sick a whole lot in my life since the little guy here. And but that's okay. I mean, that's part of the cost of being a father. I don't mind. But my point is that if you have, like, one of my jobs is very physical. Between Friday and Sunday, I worked probably 35 hours, and I was outside. I was, I should have planned more, but I was pretty hungry. I needed water, and I was got the sun. I probably did a lot of things that really aided me in getting sick, or at least having it being more severe than it should have been. But I have noticed that I recover almost instantly. Yesterday, I couldn't even really breathe or talk without having a coughing fit, and it would just kill me. So the medicine works, definitely. But I also consider these raw foods medicine as well. It gives the body everything it needs. So remember, you have to put it in perspective. The medicine that we're taking in the form of pills really just augments the immune system. It augments the immune system. Your body taking in water, I know 80% of healing is water, and really the medicine just helps your body defeat whatever's ailing it. That's the perspective you need. It's the same thing with foods too, and that's why I consider this to be medicine as well. It's certainly not a concentrated form. I don't think concentrated forms of anything are really good in the long term. But I am in full support of using any kind of medicine that you need to get to heal up and everything, even if you need surgery, whatever it is. Personally, I do take more of a holistic approach first, or at least initially, or at least I have a long-term plan of that, because it helps me feel good and it ails me. So, but again, I'm my own person. So, so blueberries, spinach, kale, flaxseed. I also have flaxseed in here, I meant to tell you. And it's good, like I mentioned before, for your omega-3 and 6 fatty acids, which are, from what I've read, rather difficult to find in nature and in whole foods. But luckily, because of capitalism, we have this brilliant invention here, and it's amazing that I had to go through no work to get to it other than to focus in my area of specialty, earn money for it, pay for it, and I have a bag that lasts me a month or two. It's really very cool. So, all right, so this is everything that I'm going to have for breakfast. It's amazing. It's so much better. I woke up every day, between birth and, probably 3 years old and 30 years old. So between 25 and 30 years, every morning, what I did was I ate cereal. And all kinds of cereal, anything from, the really sweet stuff like Fruity Pebbles to more healthier types like Wheaties and all this. The thing is this, people get distracted on the cereal itself, and they say, oh, I'm eating Wheaties. Well, this is good. Well, what are you putting in that to eat it? Even if you have skim milk, which frankly if you're gonna drink milk, drink whole milk. Whole milk. Whole milk has the least amount of sugar in it. I don't even know what the hell they do with skim milk to make it whatever it is, but you might as well drink whole milk if you're gonna do it. But if you look at that, no matter how healthy the you want to help Daddy with this? He's been sitting there. He ate his breakfast and. Oh, come here. You want to pour this in with Daddy? Look at all that, buddy. Look at that. So shake that up. But you're eating sugar every day, starting your day off with it. For me, I had literal pain from it. I mean, my back hurt. Now, I did have a kind of an injury to it. But for years and years, it's kind of like the cold on an injury or something, like a hurt knee. I could tell a physical difference between having cereal or having sugar at all, starting my day off with it, and not having it. My back hurt for years to where sometimes when I would stand, I would buckle and everything. It was just bad, really bad, until I changed my diet. So, again, for me, raw foods have been medicine. I'm able to be physically active and everything now, whereas before, really, not as much. Or I couldn't do it without pain. I remember being in my 20s, and I felt like I was in my 40s. I told my dad regularly, and I always asked him, what am I doing, or this and that. So you can see I fill that up to about the fill line. Sometimes I get a little bit more. And I have a feeling this doesn't have enough liquid. Marky, you ever have that feeling? Let me stand you real quick. Let Daddy put a little water in there, and I'll pick you back up, and we could do this together. Yeah, my instinct was right. Okay. Now let's mix this sucker. Look, Marky. This is going to make us feel good. Look. This is going to make us feel good, buddy. You ready? Let's shake it up. Try our smoothie, bud. You want to sample it? You really enjoyed this one yesterday. I let Mark have about 2 to 3 milliliters of each of my smoothies. Oh, wow. So let's see if he, look, Marky, see? Taking this. There's the proof. Baby boy loves it. Want a little more? Now I think about it, I guess I shouldn't have sipped that, but I got it from the other side anyway. So Marky's my legacy. Yeah. You inspired Daddy to be healthy, you know that? Ever since I knew you were alive in your mama's womb, I changed my life. God's honest truth, bub. So now, Marky gets to reference all these videos and know how to live a healthy lifestyle. Yeah, maybe I'll make an exercise one for you too, buddy. Yeah. Maybe Daddy will make an exercise one too. How about all areas? Okay. Well, that's all. So try that smoothie. It's really good, especially if you're new to it. Mm-hmm. If you ever have any doubt about what you're putting in your body, put it in a bowl like that. And you'll see it's amazing. Much better than that. Just start eating all sugary, right? Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Okay, bye.